Hello and welcome to this Monday evening stream where we are going to be playing on various UK routes in Train Sim World 4. Of course, we're going to start off with the East Coast Main Line where we're going to be taking this Class 801, the LNER, from Peterborough to Doncaster. So without further ado, let's get things set up. So we need to unlock those doors. There we go. We are 5 cars together. We are an express service, so I should be pretty rapid actually. We've got to remember to put our safety systems on, of course. We'll acknowledge those.
AWS and AWS operational.
There we go. Lovely stuff. I think we are pretty set. We've got, let's just move that into the right hand side to get it out the way. The wiper, never want that in the way. I think we're set. We've got reverse to forwards, we've got headlights on. I would say we are good to be going. So just got to wait a minute before we can depart. Got the beautiful 801. How good does that look? It's yeah, it really looks very nice. There we go. We'll acknowledge that. Train FC, welcome into stream. How you doing? Right, we should be shutting our doors about now. Just got your model ScotRail Class 185 fixed a few days ago and then it broke again. Ah, that's really frustrating. Alfie, welcome into stream. Train FC, you got to go now. No problem at all. Well, glad for you, most of you to drop in. Let's release those brakes and away we go. There's another 801. I think it looks like that's coming in pretty hot, so I would say that's probably not stopping here at Peterborough. Off we go. We're going straight to Doncaster. We've got to just angle ourselves down so we can see the speedo at the very bottom there. It's really frustrating that the field of view is quite narrow on this 801, so you have to kind of look down the whole time. There we go. As we go through the points, we're 25, but we'll soon step up, as you can see, up to 125 almost. Once we're fully through. There's 150 right. Full power now. Connor, welcome into stream. How you doing? Alfie, yes, hello and welcome aboard this LNER Azuma to Doncaster, of course, yep. The reason for delay is currently being investigated by our team, Connor says, yeah. Definitely was a Class 66. There goes another 801. We've seen quite a few now. Off we go to Doncaster. It should be quite rapid. There you go, up to 90 almost. Got a 158 over there. Looks like it's been held at the signal. Oh, a double 158. Don't think I've seen that on my journeys before. Very cool to see. Looks like we're going to get a double yellow here. So we chasing something. Let's get ready to acknowledge. We'll come off power. And it steps up. Of course, we're going to play this game. And put power back on. This is Warrington Junction. It's worth pointing out that I'm now streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you want to find me on Twitch, it's that train sim guy. Instead of spaces, it's underscores. So yeah, streaming on both now, which is exciting stuff. We are flying at 123 miles an hour. That didn't take us any time at all to get up to that speed. Bit of power on, keep the speed up. Seeing all the 801s along the way here. Oh, I don't want min brake. There we go. Keep it in notch 2. This is where we continue 4-track pretty much all the way to Grantham, but upper gradients, so we'll need to keep the power on. Maintain our speed. It was 121. Lovely stuff. Another 801 flying past us. This is what we like to see. There's a lot of traffic. Connor with the announcements as ever. Very nice. Acknowledge that driver safety device. 124. We're maintaining that speed nicely now. Probably need to just roll it back slightly as we go on a flat. There's 125. Nope. It's very odd that goes on with this signalling. That literally makes no sense. Double yellow. As we crossed it, goes green. And you can see the flashing green indicating that once upon a time, well, we may have been able to go 140 miles an hour on this section. It was going to be tested, but it wasn't to be. I'm not sure running at a 140 miles an hour would have helped us though. Bit more power. We're down to 116 here. got to keep to our schedule. I feel like 40 minutes to get to Doncaster, and we're probably not far off being a quarter of the way there. Connor, you try Nottingham. Do you mean with the Midland Main Line? We can do that after if you want, Connor. There's 125 again. This is, let's give a bit of an outside view. You can see the two 5-car units coupled together. I wanted that one. Beautiful. I do love that livery. It does look very nice. I wonder if we're going to be held up anywhere behind some signals. Perhaps we chase something, who knows. It's going to keep it interesting. Steady at 123 now. But we're going up 0.5% gradient, so it's taking this in its stride. No problem at all. There we go, just acknowledge that. So we're probably not far from, yeah, I was going to say, we're not actually a million miles now from Grantham. We won't be stopping there. Go 122. Hello, El Braithmora. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but welcome into the stream. Moving along nicely here. You see our two 801s coupled together. Don't want those coming apart. What we overtaking here? Looks like we've got a bit of a freight train. Interesting. Here comes the 66. There it goes. Fly past it as we overtake it. We're obviously given the priority, given we are an express train. We didn't want to be stuck behind that. Need to slow for the 115 here. Just about make it down. There we go. Into this tunnel we go. This is a service from King's Cross to Leeds. Sitting nicely here at 115. We will be coming up upon, there we go, we're not far outside of Grantham. Don't worry, we're still awake and we've got greens so far, so we're not doing too badly. So we're probably, what, third of the way? And we've got half an hour or more to go. Crazy Place, welcome into the stream. How you doing? The chat feels really dead. Yeah, it's a little quiet today. I thought it'd be there'll be more people, but you know, it's all good. I'm very well, thank you. Very well. Glad you are well. How's things going with the City Bus Manager? Craig Boy, welcome into stream. How you doing? Here we are, about to roll through Grantham. So NATO 1 is departing. We've got some more freight over there. Seeing a lot of freight on this run, which is quite nice. We should be doing 100. There's a 158. There we go, down to 100, and then we get straight back up to 115. Had some nightmares there in that game. Oh, how come? Let's back to 115. Let's get accelerating. Pandemic, so you could only fill half the bus, railway replacement, and then you had to take buses to manufacture for a day for all. Oh wow. Yeah, no wonder. That's causing you some issues. Keeps it interesting though. And buses are really expensive now. I guess trying to make it not so easy. Articulated is like 80k. Yeah, it's not cheap. There's 125, so once we fully clear that, we can put the power on again. Go bring back down to notch 1. You can still afford one like afford like 6 every day. I mean, that's not bad going if you can afford 6 of those each day. There we go. Guess that's just back under 125, but slightly speeding there. It's all good. Let's see where we're on the map. We're on the this kind of very straight bit of track towards Newark. Or at least we will be when we come around this bend. We are thundering along to Newark. We'll be there in no time. This is why I wonder if we're going to get caught up anywhere, because it feels like we're going to be in Doncaster before 1:40 at this rate. Train FC, you've returned. Welcome back. Here we go, we're going to hit... Is this going to be an actual... No, it's gone green. Classic. It's always the way you creep up to these yellows and they go green as soon as you hit them. Oh, this one's actually staying double yellow. Do you think we could do the 313 Train FC? Yeah, I don't see why not. And now, of course, it's gone green. So back on the power. We could do the 313 on East Coastway. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. We're just doing various UK routes today. There's no real plan. It's always nice to start off with the 801, so I have a feeling we're going to be at Doncaster way before 140 though, at the rate that we're going. So we're about to roll through Newark. Though we do need to be slowing. For the 100 across the flat crossing here. There's the flat crossing as we go over. Just about 100. And we can step back up to 125. There we go, it's 125. So let's put the power back on. Speed's picking up. Connor says try train announcements. No, I think you're far too good at them. You've got them absolutely spot on, Connor. Go. We need to. Oh no, it's just 10 green. There's something very peculiar going on with this signalling. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's noticed it. There we go again. As you roll over it, it's just always too predictable. Just goes green. Absolutely crazy. This is all the way to Doncaster, no stops. Again, there's AWS. And it turns green. It's always the same. Train FC, hours which do you prefer? A non-stop hour-long service or a stopping occasionally? I think normally a stopping pattern, one with a stopping pattern along the way. But sometimes it's nice just to do these, very fast services all the way from end to end. But it's nice to mix it up. Unless it's local hauled. Yeah, I can see that. I like the fact that it's not all just one type with this route. It's not all just, fast services, hour long. There are sort of stopping patterns in between, so, or there are services that have different stopping patterns. Train FC, what's your thoughts on the passing of Bobby Charlton? It's very sad, of course, an icon of English football. So yeah, pretty sad to hear. Okay, sitting nicely at 124. And I'm back. Apologies about that. I had to take a quick family phone call. It's all good though. So, Train FC, you ask which of the freight train would you, which of the freight trains class 58 or 68 would I like to see in the game? I think it has to be the 68. It'd be so cool to have those in the game, especially on some of those modern routes that we've got. Mr. Roscale, welcome into the stream. How are you doing? Right, we're allowed to get up to 125 here. We definitely can't be far from... Yeah, there we go. We're really not far from Doncaster now. Oh, okay. I get you, Train FC. I think the class... For me, I'd love to see a class 60. Because I think that would, obviously... that would be able to be used across sort of multiple eras. And it'd be cool to have like a heavy haul type loco in the game. Could see those in various liveries as well, which would be cool. Got an 801 there. 9-car unit, very nice. Yeah, definitely the 60. Got a bit of a traffic jam going on here. Two 801s held there together. Crazy, you'd like to see the class 56 or 60 in the game as another one. We've got a bit of a traffic jam going on here. I guess we're probably going to see another 801 in a moment. What on earth is causing this this traffic jam here? I'm gonna have to. This probably is going to start slowing us. Yeah. As it starts to rain as well. That's no good. But this is definitely the outskirts of Doncaster here. Yeah, something's very broken. We've had about 5 801s just in a massive traffic jam. Probably delayed like usual trains. Yeah, absolutely crazy. We need a bit hard on the brake here. We're doing 65. Feels a bit fast. It's just, there you go, down under 50 now. Off minimum brake. See a fifth one coming, yep. Mr. Roscale, you managed to get 4 555 and Scotsman up to 103 miles an hour on East Coastway in the rain as well. Wow. Okay, we're coming up to the red ahead, which I'm sure is approach control. go. We've got Train FC. If you would have the Class 70, you see them all the time. Class 68 because of the Mega Thrash, yeah. For Transpennine Express, that they would look cool in Transpennine Express. ScotRail, of course. Maybe one Lost Power, yeah, quite possibly. Did you mess with the signals? What were you actually doing for those few minutes? Nope, I was still driving. I just couldn't talk. I was taking a phone call in the background, so not mess with anything. That is feels like a very just broken game, if I'm honest. Hope you see the 323 at Doncaster. I'm sure we can have a look, see if we can see it up ahead. Ah, it's not here. That's a shame. Should be in platform 6 here. It's a polished product for for Dovetail. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Go roll down towards the end of the platform. And we'll bring it nicely to a stop. We are early as well into to Doncaster, which I think is a rarity as well. See our beautiful 801 there. Let's get a little bit closer. Oh, we've got people walking across the platform. Something's very broken here. Mr. Roscale, we need merchant navies in the game. Train FC, is there any British train you wish they hadn't added to the game? Also, how do you get trains like 323 onto different routes if it doesn't do it automatically, like the 158? Trespasser, fine them 100, 1,000, but yeah, absolutely crazy. If they don't automatically layer into the game, then you can use free roam mode in Train Sim World 4. That's your only option if it doesn't layer in. Right, let's check out the Class 313. Interesting, what have you found, Crazy? Let's do Seaford to Brighton. Black Knot on Twitch, welcome into the stream. How you doing? It's worth saying I am streaming on both Twitch and YouTube today. Something a little bit different. Right, let's get ourselves set up. There we go. Passengers should be loading. I think we need some headlights. There we go. Headlights are good. And there we go. There's our 323 at Seaford. We're going to run in Bishopstone, New Haven Harbour, New Haven Town, South East, Lewes, depending on how you say it, Fulmer, Moulsecoombe, London Road, and Brighton. Let's get rid of that. Crazy or Train FC, yes, you anticipated this since you said you would do it. I haven't seen the 313 used in ages, absolutely. Slot lace doors for South Eastern High Speed. It was 1 Bravo 91 with a 465 with an interesting stopping pattern. Midland Main Line 2 Kilo 65 with the description a rare Spondon stadium stop at the start. Oh, interesting. Release those brakes. So Bishopston next. If you accept request, yeah, so why not? After 313, do you mind if we run the Jubilee on Southeastern High Speed? There's 2 timetables. Yes, I think I've done one of them in the past, actually. And we're speeding already. This should be a 15 out of it. And it steps up massively to 70. Oh, we can get up now. There we go. Can accelerate out of here. Let's use the full power of this 313. Get a bit of the engine sound. You can see we're already starting to count down to Bishopstone. We're already up to 40. The acceleration is pretty damn good, I have to say. Come off power now. Start to put brake in as we come into Bishopstone. Into full service, I think. Yeah, it should be good. Here we come into Bishopstone. Okay, bring it to a stop. If it wants to stop, thank you very much. There we go, and let's open those doors. See the sea, of course. Lovely little view. Maybe we can do part of the 1 o'clock service, then you can finish up privately. We'll see what's available. There we go. Let's lock our doors. Release those brakes. Apply the power. So, New Haven Harbour next. There we go. AWS warning, so that we'll be going down to 20. We won't start slowing just yet. We'll come off throttle about now though. And we'll put step 1 in now. Looks like we're running through Old Station here. What's my opinion on the SRQ1 class? Do you know what, I can't say. I'm assuming that's probably a steam train. I'm not that familiar with steam trains, to be honest. Train FC, what would be interesting to see someone is to see some services to a place like North Berwick, Tweedbank, and even Carlisle from Edinburgh, with trains such as the 390, 380, 170, and 385s. Yeah, indeed. I'd love to see Edinburgh a little bit more busy. I'm assuming we've just got brake demand there. Yeah. It spadded. No, it didn't spad. It Oh, I haven't got brake demand there. Oh, I know what this is. No. This is the DSD that doesn't work. I forgot about this. It doesn't actually sound. So driver safety device doesn't actually sound on the 313 for some reason. Which means, if it's going off and you don't know about it, it's no good. So yeah, that's the driver's safety device. So that is the one thing broken on this train, which is annoying. I will admit to that. I had spotted that when I was driving it before. I mean, what did you expect? Yeah, it's fair enough, crazy. I think it's been broken for a while as well. It's a known thing actually, but what a foghorn. So we are slightly late here, but it's all good. Trying to see what are the two routes, English and Scottish, that you would want added to the game. I definitely would like to see a for England West Coast main line. I think that would be pretty cool to have. Have some Avanti action, Pendolino, a Voyager, something like that. In terms of Scotland, yeah, I'm not overly familiar with Scotland, but having played Five Circle on Train Simulator Classic, thoroughly enjoyed that. So maybe something like that. Here is New Haven Town. These ones are always very close together. Bring us to a stop. There we go, and when we stop, come on, stop. There we go. Let's open those doors. Load our passengers up. It's taken a while to load these passengers up.
Baggage will be removed and may be destroyed by security services.
Go get ready to shut those doors. Release the brakes. And we go. Southeast next. Something like Glasgow Central to East Kilbride, perhaps Troon. Nice. Would add trains like 320, 318, 156. Nice, yeah. I think the 156 would be very cool to have. Kenny, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Still at 35 here. Crazy, you'd like to see the route from Lancaster to Whitehaven via Barrow? Looks an interesting route, with it being on the coast. Yeah, some kind of coastal route would be very, very nice actually. We can get up to 70 now. Kenny, glad you're well. I'm very well, thank you. Do pick up speed well. Almost up to 70. Let's just ease back now. Connor asks, you tried London's King's Cross? Can't say I've ever been to London's King's Cross, and obviously we don't have it in Train Sim World, so no, unfortunately not. There's the whistle board. Don't think we're far away from Southeast now. Trying to try and remember the route knowledge. Have a feeling it's here somewhere. There it is. You can see it just up ahead. Let's stop putting those brakes in. I think we're good, we're slowing nicely. There's another 313 going past us. There we go, back on the brakes. It's a short platform here. Don't want to be overshooting. 313, absolutely, Connor. Doing 15 here. There we go, back on the brake. Lovely stuff. There we go. There is the 313 at Southeast. Train FC, did you know the 313 was the oldest operating electric train on British Railways until their withdrawal? They operated 47 years. Wow. Didn't know that. It's a good fact. So do you know, I'd be interested to know what is now the oldest British electric British train still operating. We can shut those doors. Let's jump back in the cab. And off we go to Lewes. With the slowest approach ever. .507 with 45 years. Oh well, 46 in 8 days. Oh, nice. The 507s are the ones on Merseyrail, aren't they, if I'm not much mistaken? Are they not being withdrawn for the 717s or the 777s? I can't remember. The 777s, I think it is. Is that right? What do we get? Oh. It's really helpful hiding that behind the bush there. Multiple units, 70. Well, I'm fine. Yeah, 777s. So I guess their days are numbered as well. The 313s have operated since 1976. Yeah, absolutely. Been around for a while. The Train Hunter, welcome into the stream. We need to be slow in here for 40 as we come up to the junction. It's about 40, I'll release off the brakes now. It's absolutely going to be the slowest approach into Lewes. We go, across the junction we go. $60, but we drop down to 40, so we could have a little bit of a power before we have to slow again. And that's the warning for 20, so we'll start to brake now. Brakes are good on this 313 though. Slow a little bit more. It's 20 for the junction, but it immediately goes down to 10. Okay, we'll keep braking as we want to get down to 10. There's 10, nice. Train FC, you're going to jump onto Train Sim World. Still annoyed about that 801 bugging out? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I don't know why it's... The throttle's still on there. Yeah, that must have been annoying. To do the full run and then, yeah, for it to bug out at the last minute. We are slowly rolling into Lewes. Go, let's open those doors. 2313's in the station. Let's shut those doors. You reckon storage could have been the issue, so going to delete some unused games, free up some memory. Sounds like a good idea. Here we go. Farm 1X, we've got a 377 slowly rolling in as well. Come off the power. It's very slow over here. It's been in the 1972 stock. It's been in service 51 years and 4 months. Wow. Yeah, that is a long time. 1 month longer than the A stock, I do believe. There you go. And it's going to be a while, around a while, a lot longer as well. Oh, it's always so painful coming out of Lewis. There we go, 55. Falmer is next. Creeping up to 55. They'll be around like 55 years old once the first set retires. Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll still remain on the Bakerloo for quite some time. I don't think there's a plan to replace them yet. There's the 70, so... oh no, there it is, yeah. New tube for London stock, okay. Gonna try to set them where it presets points for you, yeah, absolutely. Makes life a lot easier. We are motoring along now, almost up to 70. Found it was turned off, no worries. Okay, we can't be far from Falmer now. Should already pretty much be there. Come off the power here. Never mind, the 2024 stocks are now on hold for... yeah, I thought they were. It was... I have a feeling it was to do with the during COVID they had to put them on hold. I think it was part of the deal to get sort of additional funding from the government, I think. So yeah, the 72 stock will be around a lot longer. Full service here. Train FC going to do 37 on West Cornwall Local in an EWS livery. Pretty nice. Ashley, welcome into the stream. I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? Let's keep this rolling a little bit further as we come into Falmer. Pop in a full service. That should bring us to a stop eventually. There we go. Let's open those doors. There we go. There is our class 313. Looks like we've got plenty of people wanting to get on and off for a busy midday service. Got something coming in. Another 313. Nice to see two in the station at once. Start shutting those doors, back in the cab, release the brakes, and off we go. Moulscombe next. Got a 60 line speed, so got to be careful of that. We do jump up to 70 in just a moment. There's 60. It's just come off power a second. We don't want to go past it. There we go. We can power back up. Distracted by the 150 and went through the red light trying to see. Ah, never mind. Happens to the best of us. Go pretty much up to 70 now. We are coming from Moulscombe. Let's get the brake in. As the stop marker starts to come down. We're going to get into full service here. Really bring that speed down. Can ease it off a little bit now. Have it released as we just let it roll here. There we go, there's the end of the platform. Doing about 25. So probably a little bit too strong on the brake initially, but it's all good. We need to go full service there. It's a shorter platform than I expected. There we go, that's fine. That's fine, I'll allow that when we come to a stop. There we go, let's open those doors. Here we are at Moulscombe. Plenty of people getting on, of course. So we've got London Road and then finally Brighton. Crazy, wish you wouldn't get kicked out of your run when spatting. Yeah, I mean, it was a big step forward that you now don't get kicked out if you miss an objective. So I think that's a big step in the right direction. Just gives you an emergency brake, yep. I guess the only thing is the dispatcher clever enough to deal with a SPAD? I'm not sure. There we go, AWS warning, what's this for? 30, okay, it works. That makes sense, let's put it into step 1 now. Let's Probably good timing because when you can see the counter for London Road is starting to come down. As we go through the tunnel, as soon as we come out the other side, we pop out pretty much straight upon station. Crazy, you'd rather be distracted, Spad, and maybe hold up the line for 5 minutes rather than having to go back. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Okay, here is London Road. It's pretty cool in the distance. You can see a 377 coming into Brighton. And we'll come to a stop. Just about. Unlock these doors. Let's wait for these doors or the passengers to load and then we can lock those doors. There we go, release the brakes and off we go. Go, there's 30, but we need to slow for the 20 that comes up. Let's put the brake in for the 20. Ashley, you're good. Just on Train Sim Mod 4 doing a 375 empty coach stock move at the moment. Very nice. Train FC going to have to go in a moment. Football to watch, Tottenham versus Fulham, of course, yeah. Who are you supporting? Tottenham or Fulham? There we go, rolling into to Brighton. Only about a minute late, so I would say on time. You're a Liverpool fan, that makes sense. Makes sense if you're supporting for them. What route is next? Well, I'm happy to take suggestions on what route we do next. There we go, there's our stop marker just there. Let's unlock those doors here at Brighton. GWR, that's not a bad shape. Manchester Victoria. I think that would be good to do a BR Blue stream later on in the week, I think. Yeah, I think we'll do a BR Blue stream, which is Northern Transpennine and Tees Valley. I think they would go together quite well. Maybe that'll be good for the next stream, I think. Right, let's do GWR with a this is a 31-minute one, which will be from Paddington to Reading. Yeah. Let's make it interesting though. Let's give us a rainstorm to deal with. That will certainly keep things interesting. There we go. Go. We'll need just an arm. I want some wipers. Let's put headlights. Always a start. Wipers on, and then speed 2. Probably 70. Oh. Oh, we've got the bug again of where it doesn't clear the rain. It's literally the same bug that we had on Antelate Valley the other week. That is definitely not clearing the rain. Go outside, clears it, comes straight back. Right, we are going to stick with GWR, don't worry. We'll just have to do it in the clear. That's so frustrating, it did that to us the other week. It was, which one was it? That one. We'll do it in the clear. Keep it in the clear. Oh no, we'll do it in fog. We'll do it in fog. That's so frustrating it does that. There you go, foggy. Aaron, welcome into stream. How you doing? Let's try this again. Let's put the instrument lights on. We don't need wipers this time. Headlights, probably a good idea. And we'll release the brakes. We don't have to open the doors because, of course, this is not required on GWR, being a slightly older route. Wait for those brakes to release. Train FC, you're going to head off now. See you next time. Enjoy GWR. You've seen GWR countless times because you drove it all the time. 20. Yep, that's fair enough. And no problem for the 313. Can you put the HUD on? Yes, I certainly can. Let's do the simple. No, we'll do normal one. There we go. Aaron, I'm glad you're well. I'm good, thank you. And off we go. The fog does look very nice. This should be the new volumetric fog as well. Ease back on the old power. We can only run at 40 here. Clouds, welcome into the stream. Would I like a cup of tea? Of course. Ferrari, welcome into the chat on Twitch. How you doing? And thank you for the follow as well. Don't worry, Clouds, I've also got a cup of tea. You can see a lovely emoji there. Aaron, you can't get Train Sim World 4? How come? Cloud, oh okay, you're actually Pep, you just changed your profile. Ah, no worries. How you doing? Cloud/Pep. There we go, we can run up to 50 now, so let's put the speed on. Or put the throttle on, shall I say. It costs too much, it's like 45 quid. Yeah, it's not cheap. I'm sure it will be available with a good discount in a sale, I guess, in the not too distant future. Ferrari on Twitch, yes, this is GWE. We're in the HST. Black Friday's coming up. Yeah, absolutely. What platform are you playing on? Are you on PC, Xbox, PlayStation? There we go, we can run up to 100 now. PS4. Ooh, we've got some HSTs. Nice to see. I'm not sure, there might be a... I'm not sure when they normally do PlayStation sales, but I'm sure PS Store sales when that will be up next, but I'm sure there will be. Ferrari, you're driving exact route with Midland Pullman HST. Oh, very nice. I'd love to, I guess that's available on Creators Club. It's certainly one I'd like to see in the game, like with a proper livery and some proper scenarios. That would be very cool. There's Old Oak Common that we're running through. In the current day, this will look very different with the HS2 station being built. Speed's climbing nicely. How did you get GW livery? So this is part of Great Western Express. So between Reading and London Paddington, you get the Great Western Railway livery on it, along with the Class 166 as well. There is a 166. We can do 125 now, but it takes a little while to get up to that speed. It's very cool running. There's a bit of 1972 tube stock. we will be stopping at Slough, so got to remember that. It's nice to have a stop on the way, breaks it up instead of just a straight run between Paddington and Reading. Not sure I follow Clouds. Is it in the normal Scotsman and all of that? I'm not sure what you're talking about, I'm afraid. Sorry. We're flying along now, nearly at 110. Some freight wagons to our left just gone past. Not entirely sure why we got that AWS there, so we're not going left. It is train symbol for Clouds, yeah. Here's the junction for Heathrow. We'll fly under. You can just see how long it takes to get up to 125. We're only just about getting there now. Okay, so we're a couple minutes out of Slough. Five miles to go. That's fine. Just got to be a couple miles before we need to, couple miles out before we need to start applying the brakes. Can bring the throttle down a little bit. I think now we're at 122. Fire, welcome into the stream. How you doing? .7 miles, we're good, we're all good. Just don't want to overrun the stop. Glad you're well. What line are we on? We're on Great Western Express, running from London Paddington to Reading. In the fog. The HST. slightly cheating with the marker here because I'm not familiar with the route. Well, haven't driven it in such a while, so need a bit of an aid. Right, so we'll come off power, just start putting the brake in. They need to add the 387 Heathrow Express for on GWR. Yeah, I think this route needs to be brought into the post-electrification era. Because that would be awesome then to have 800s and 387s. Here we are coming into Slough. We are going slightly too fast for my liking here. Into notch 5. I think we're pretty good for time. Andrew, welcome into the stream. How you doing? It's very slow. Yeah, absolutely. That looked like as we were going to hang off the edge there, which is no good. I'm very well, thank you, Andrew. Keep us running all the way up to the end of the platform. So we're fully in. That's the 166 thunders through. There we go. Fire, no worries. Thanks for dropping into the stream. There is our HST. Doors open. Did we? Yeah. Look at that, beautifully into the station. That's what we're talking about. Loading up our passengers. Absolutely, Andrew, gotta love a HST. MTU versus the VP185, yeah, that would be a very cool race to do. We've got to wait here about 30 seconds before we can be departing. Start locking those doors. Take a while for all those doors to get shut. Except, looks like they're still open down there, but I bet if I fly down here they're not. No, it's just the wonders of Train Sim World. Let's start to release those brakes. There we go. Let that brake pressure come down, and start applying the power. No worries, fire. Max power out of Slough here as we head towards Reading. Just see how slow the acceleration is. Andrew, you've been to Reading once, way back in 2006, so nice. Did you ride on a HST back then? Note 166, nice. Up to 65. This is where it's pretty slow on the acceleration. Sadly, you can see why these have been phased out. Kenny, your dad used to commute on this route on a HST. Gotta love it. Back when the first Great Western had the Paxman Valenta. Nice. Yeah, of course, back then. How times have changed. ScotRail still have the HST? Absolutely. I think they will be the last people still running them, to be fair. Obviously the cross country have retired theirs, and the GWR Castle sets are slowly being phased out. We go, about to get 100 almost. Ferrari asks on Twitch, what do you think of the Rail Adventure sets? They're very cool. I do like the, you see them running around in the kind of the power car formation. That's very cool. And I do like the grey livery on them. Some rumours that the TPE 68 managed just to get that in time. Some rumours that the TPE 68 with the Nova sets might come to ScotRail. Yep. I can imagine because they are kind of just redundant at the moment, because I don't think they've got enough drivers trained to operate them, so yeah, I can imagine that. Ferrari, you say that the Rail Adventure livery is available on Critics Club. I guess the only thing that's missing are the buffers. It's kind of, yeah, and that's quite iconic for those HST sets. Fire asks, what's your opinion on the 700? I think it's fantastic. Just needs its own route in Train Sim World. I think it was nice that it's on South Eastern High Speed, but it needs a proper sort of full length route to run it on, which would be very cool. So 11 miles to Reading. We've got to do that in around 9 minutes, so it's going to be tight. London commuter. Yeah, I mean, that I would have loved the 700 on London commuter between Brighton and East Croydon. But based on what Dovetail have said, I don't think that's going to be likely. They got too many issues with that route to add another train at this point. They need to do some serious optimization to the route. Andrew, make it on time? Yeah, hopefully so. We should be fine. I know, Fire, that's what most people would love to happen with London commuters, the 700. The rear power car. There's the real power car. 43194. Legend of the Great Western 43094. Interesting. 6.6 miles to go. Fire, do you play on PC with a keyboard? I certainly do. Out of all the HST liveries, which one is your favourite? Ooh. Do you know what? I love the classic Intercity Swallow livery. That's very... Can't really go too wrong with that. What line are we going on after? I think this will be the last run for the evening. I've been streaming for 2 hours now so far, so I think that's probably a good point to bring it to a close, but don't worry, we'll be streaming later in the week. We're going to do a BR Blue era stream, I think. There we go, 2.7 miles out of Reading now. That's for the 95 that's upcoming. Let's put the brake in. Might be heading into Reading. Yeah, I think you might be right, Andrew. Can we do a Scotsman service soon? Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Roscoe. There's the single yellow. That should be pretty perfect to take us into the station. You see Reading just coming into view. Don't want to hit the red signal in the end. No, we should be all good. Crazy, welcome back. We're just coming to the end of this run, and then that will be the end of the stream. Change here for London Waterloo and Basingstoke. Yeah, absolutely, Andrew. That would be cool to have some Southwestern trains or Southwestern Railway trains. Thank you, AWS, for the red ahead. Ferrari asks, do you have West Somerset Railway? I certainly do, yes. Yeah. We'll get to the ends. Bring it to a stop here, and we'll open those doors. (166) over here. We've got another. I thought I saw another 166 in the station. Maybe it's got. It's just departing. That's why. Or coming in actually. We'll watch it come in. Go, there's the 166. Cheekily see the 166 in the background there. Very nice. Lock the doors. You arrived early. Very well done. Yep, there we go. And that is the end of the run. And we didn't speed. I'll take that all day long. Take the gold, of course. So I think that's a perfect way to round up this stream. So thank you everyone for watching along. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing, following. It is really appreciated. And I will see you a little bit later in the week for a BR Blue era stream. Looking forward to that. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.